What is the difference between a father and a dad? At face value, a lot of people don't recognize the difference, but there can be one. And the reason why I love this show is because it's so subtle. And there's an entire arc throughout the entire series where they just commentate on that question. And that is, of course, the relationship between Dale and Joseph. It's clear as day that Joseph isn't actually Dale's son. The only people that don't seem to know that are Dale and Joseph. Matter of fact, everybody in the neighborhood knows who Joseph's father is, and that's John Redcorn, who has been having an affair with Dale's wife for years, and Dale just does not seem to put two and two together. And as a side note, it's even just so much funnier when you realize that Dale idolizes Redcorn, like he loves him. But it does raise a question. If everybody knows, why don't they tell them? Obviously, for Nancy, she's a fucking piece of shit. I mean, John Redcorn's a piece of shit, but I think Nancy's absolutely the worst piece of shit. She doesn't want to tell her son the truth for any more reasons. She just wants to keep her affair with John Redcorn. John, on the other hand, does at one point want to reveal to Joseph that he's his actual biological father, but it's just at this point a few years just too late. That's why nobody tells Dale or Joseph, because at what point, what are they going to accomplish? What are they trying to accomplish? As far as Joseph is concerned, Dale has always been his dad. He raised him, he provided for him, he cared for him when he was sick, he taught him how to ride a bike and helped him do his homework. He was there to support him for his birthdays and his football games. And it's the same aspect for Dale as well. He's doing all these things because he loves Joseph. He sees Joseph as his son. Other than the fact that John Redcorn and Joseph share DNA, there is nothing between them. To Joseph, John Redcorn is nothing but a family friend or even a stranger, a guy that often sees his mom when she needs her massages because of her headaches. That's why when he does finally feel like he can no longer overcome his guilt after years of an affair, it's just too late. It doesn't matter at this point. I mean, it is a good thing that he does want to be his father, but he fails to realize that Joseph doesn't need a father because he already has a dad.